What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Jacob's Clash episode. Today we are reviewing our latest war, and we're going to be talking about today, hey, how in the world do you guys keep getting perfect wars? And I'll tell you guys our secrets in this video, but let me show you a couple of these clutch attacks. Of course, it's clutch because I did it, but I am the #1 player in our war, and I, of course, attacked their opposing #1 and their #2. #1's base, I'm using Root Rider spam, but it's a fairly max base. I decided there was 3 single Infernos at the top side. I figured if I attacked from the bottom side and just made sure to funnel everything towards the Town Hall, I should be in good shape here as long as I use my spells to a decent capacity. The Clan Castle was more just of an annoyance than anything. It was 3 not ice hounds, ice golems right there. I wish I did a little bit better job about not just getting all my Root Riders into that poison or saving one heal spell there. That's the one thing I kind of regret here. But on the back end of the space, it was pretty straightforward on the sense that my Royal Champion, King, and Queen pretty much just clean up the back end of the space. This is the first time in this war that I have kind of felt the impact of the merged archer towers and cannons. Merged archer towers, by far, in my opinion, are better than the merged cannons. If I would go back, they just absolutely wreck. I'm like, look, I have quite a bit of things left up here. Oh wait, everything's dying very, very quickly. Luckily, it looks I still had my king, my queen, and my warden still up on the back end against their #1. #2's attack, or my attack against #2, was kind of funny. Again, it wasn't our 3-star, and that's all we care about, right? But at the end of the day, I probably shouldn't be showing you this because this was atrocious. Let me just 4x it. I decided again to just attack from the bottom side. It went fine, other than almost all of my Valkyries decided to run on the outside of the base. They did a decent job just cleaning up. I did a better job of keeping everything out of the poison here. As you can see, I made this go really, really fast. But because all my Valkyries kind of died pretty early and spread out, this end of this raid gets kind of dicey. My Royal Champion is cooking here. I freeze this multi archer tower, almost goes down. Doesn't quite go down. We're like, okay, I saw my queen up in like 3 Root Riders. Oh, darn, my queen goes down. Oh no, my Root Rider went down. Okay, I have a ton of archers here, a ton of skeletons, right? This should be easy. My warden's cleaning up the bottom side. Oh, my warden's dead. Uh-oh. Somehow I just have 2 witches left versus 1 cannon. It is a single witch that ends up cleaning up and basically securing this perfect war overall. Again, my clanmates killed it. Obviously, me attacking 1 and 2 is important. But, well, we wouldn't get a perfect war if all these other bases weren't 3-starred as well. And we are using I believe a Winter Soldier loves the Super Archer Blimp here. So you can see he's testing for the tornado trap right here. He triggers it. And then after this, I've actually not watched this yet. All right. Oh, this is pretty cool. It doesn't even need to go in with the blimp right here. He's decided it's just safer to place everything in the hole here and just go absolutely wild. He's going to get both the Infernos, maybe even the Eagle Artillery. The Town Hall should go down as well. I think. I haven't watched this yet. Come on, guys. Go get the Town Hall. Town Hall goes down. Nice. And can you also get the Inferno Tower? No. Final Inferno Tower does not go down, but 20% of the base is already taken down with just the siege, right? So then the rest he is using pretty much the exact same strategy that I was using. Just Root Riders, but at this point he doesn't have to worry about going over the Town Hall. He uses the Rage through the base, and this base is overall just crushed on the back end. Witches are just so powerful with the Root Riders now, especially because they just constantly keep spawning skeletons. But an awesome attack, pretty much. But now that we have reviewed the war, in a sense, the top 3 bases, how do we keep getting a perfect war? Well, at the end of the day, it just comes down to consistency, right? You really obviously need active people to 3-star and keep getting wars. As you can see, pretty much every single person in my clan has gotten their hits in, And, well, we have 3 hours left over, and we're an international clan. So a lot of these guys I know are going to get their hits on. Dragon Slayer was already on. He was waiting for me to attack to see if I 3-starred 1 and 2. And now he's just going to go for ores, which of course can be on 1 and 2, but he doesn't really have to worry about anything. The second thing is, of course, so the first thing is consistency. Second thing is, well, you got to be somewhat decent, right? What I'm going to say is, well, it is a standard war, right? A lot of times people end up saying, go for your mirrors, right? I kind of am by the component that, hey, if I'm the number 1 in the clan and I know I'm very confident that I can 3-star 1 and 2, there's no point in our number 2 guy potentially failing on his mirror. Dragon can go in here and attack 3 and 4. Or in Winter's case, look, he attacked 3 and 4. So what this does is it pretty much just moves everybody down a list. We're kind of treating it like it's CWL, where we have 1 attack per base. But this just allows us to never have to worry about cleaning up any of these bottom bases. It does put a lot of pressure on our top 3 or 4 players. But if you're confident in those individuals, I would recommend going for that rather than just attacking for your mirror. That's what we've been doing, and it has been working pretty well overall. If we go to our war log, so you see, this is the sexiest thing you can see in a CWL war log. 3 green, 3 promotions, classic wars, not as good, but look, we're 41 and 12 overall for just my community clan. And we've gone on pretty long war win streaks, only 2 losses in the last 31 days, warring every single day. Pretty awesome. Again, this is going to be our first perfect war in a while. So I'm going to say in the title, how do you perfect war every single war? It's a lie, but you're watching to this point, so you've been baited. But now let's go in and keep upgrading some of this base. What is the biggest thing that I can add on to this base? It has to be this hero equipment. How can we get easy hero equipment ores? Well, it has to be just opening up that wallet one more time. But this is for the channel. So let me go in here, buy the event pass, and let's go on a ore spending spree. There we go. Event pass has been bought. And again, this is where I am going to just do my little PSA. Most people will say, hey, use my creator code when you buy something in the item shop. I don't have that yet, but help me out by subscribing, because once I hit 5,000 subscribers, I will potentially unlock that, which is pretty awesome. So thank you guys so much for all the support. But let's just go in here and claim all of these Super Dragon medals, all of these glowy and starry ores, and we can go absolutely buck wild on these upgrades, theoretically, right? I not necessarily, but I also haven't spent any of these super medals yet. So look, I have 8,150 overall. I could go in here and buy the fireball. I think I am, just because this is my main account, and I don't really want to spend 1,500 gems later down the road. So this is going to be my first account I buy the fireball on. In yesterday's video on my free-to-play and my rush account, you might have seen that, hey, I didn't end up opting buying the fireball, but this account is a little bit further along where I can max things. But then let's go back over here to our blacksmith, and we can do a very important upgrade here. 1,100 glowy ores is awesome. The bottleneck, as we can see, is these shiny ores at the moment. But look, I can upgrade this haste vial to level 15. There goes half of our glowy ores right there, which is unfortunate. But this will get our attack speed boost up to 100%. The ability duration is going up another half second. That's an absolutely massive upgrade, and that'll help us in all future CWLs and wars, right? So now if we look at my average equipment pieces, none of them are 18. None of them are completely maxed. My giant gauntlet or my icy arrow or any of my epic equipment aren't level 27 yet. But I have realized that it really isn't worthwhile for me to upgrade these past 15 till this point, right? Just from the standpoint that the ore costs are just so much. As you just saw, I spent 500 glowy ores right there. These shiny ores start racking up pretty quickly. Now I can start thinking, hey, what is the next equipment piece that I want to start upgrading here? I still don't think it's going to be this fireball just yet, but I think we can now select a couple abilities to go to 18. And I think the first one that I kind of want to upgrade it has to be the Eternal Tome, right? Because even if this is just 0.1 second, I believe it goes up to 9.5 at level 18. So that's going to be pretty important to me. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going with. It's kind of unfortunate that this is kind of almost where this road ends already. Unless we can go in over here to the Dragon Metal shop and end up buying some of these shiny ores. But so let's do the math. So if where's my phone? So I have 5,050 metals. 5,050 divided by 325 is 15.5. So we can buy it 15 times. So if we buy 15 times 350, that's 5,250 shiny ores. And in my opinion, that is just not worth it at all, to be honest. That is basically 2 upgrades, and there goes our entire $5. Instead, we could go in here and buy these shiny ores. They're a bit more value. All these down here, the shiny ores, they're the bottleneck right now, but they're not going to be the bottleneck for the future. I think it has to be these glowy ores and these starry ores. So I'm just going to buy out the rest of these. I'm not too worried about builder potions or anything like that. So I'm going to go and buy 6 of these starry ores real quick. And the rest of these are going to be glowy ores. And hopefully this will mainly just make up for the 500 I just spent, or 600 I just spent on upgrading to the level 15 haste vial, right? We have 330 left over. Do I have anything I can spend these on that are kind of worthwhile? All right, fine. I'll buy 1 chunk of shiny ores, and that is all she wrote. Let's go back in here to the blacksmith. How much we have? Yep, right back up to 1,100. So that'll allow me to do 1 more of these upgrades to level 18. And again, I think I have chosen that Eternal Tome is going to be the first one I max out. Then I'll probably work on... I don't really know. I really should start working on the Icy Arrow, though. I think I'm going to get this to 18 first, the Eternal Tome, and then I'm going to work on the Frozen Arrow right here and probably replace the Archer Puppet and just go kind of full glass cannon almost right here. That'll probably be the best method for me. A lot of you guys are raving over the healer puppet right here, but it's only level 1 for me. So for now, I'm just going to keep the equipment pieces that are max level. But overall, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I feel like we didn't do much, but well, we won another war, another perfect war, and I can't thank my clanmates enough for it. It is so much fun being in a super active clan. And how are your guys' equipment pieces going? Mine, I feel like getting very, very close. 217 starry ores. I don't know if that'll be enough to max out the giant gauntlet, but I feel like it has to be somewhat close, right? We only have level 24 and level 27, which will cost them. So I think we should be good on the giant gauntlet side. Then I can go in here and start working on this Frozen Arrow. So if you guys have enjoyed, help me out by liking and subscribing. I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for 3,500 subscribers. I'll see you guys next time. I've been James as always. Goodbye.